guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, make sure you click that subscribe button. And today we're going to be doing a old childhood book haul. And these are all the books that I've read when I was younger and when I was still in, I still am, but when I was in high school, middle school, elementary school, books that I've kept along the way. And this video will not be, I'll try not to make it too long, but some of these books I may or may not go into depth with. But if you want me to, just leave a comment down below and I'll make sure I'll try to reread it or try to remember it and go into depth with you. But let's get started. And the first book is everyone's favorite, Charlotte's Web. I never actually finished it. I probably got to the first few chapters and I stopped. But this book is everyone's favorite. So then I have the Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul. I don't know anyone else who has ever read Chicken Soup and the Teenage Soul series at all. Ever. I've never met someone with it. Then I have Avatar, the Firebender, the Lost Scrolls, Fire. I have Water, I believe, and Air, but I'm not for sure, but we'll just get through it. Then I have The Bridesmaids Club by Kathy Hopkins. And this is by Libra. This is Libra, the Zodiac Girls. Then I have, I love this book. My Sister, the Vampire Revamped. This is actually pretty good. Then I have Boys or Dogs. This is a middle grade book. Then I have The Mad Student Survival Guide for Those Bored of Education. I love this book. Then I have R.L. Stine, Goosebumps, Welcome to Horrorland, One Day at Horrorland, and I love Goosebumps. I love them. And then I have Emily Winsnap and the Castle in the Mist. Never read it. Bought it because it looked cute and now I kind of regret it. And then I have R.L. Stine's The Beast from the East. I believe I've read this, but I'm not for sure. We have The Tale of Emily Winsnap. This is the first, second, I don't know, book. Then I have The Magician's Nephew. I never really got past the third chapter, but I'll try to get past it sooner or later before I get rid of it. Then I have The Pirate and the Princess. I've read this 5 times and I love it. I loved it when I read it, and I don't know if I'll read it again, but I'll try to read it again to see if I still love it the same way I did 5 or 7 years ago. Then I have Tinkerbell, the junior novelization by Disney. Then I have Beck and the Great Berry Battle. I have R.L. Stine, Goosebumps, The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. I have The Battle of the Red Hot Pepper Weenies and Other Warped and Creepy Tales by David Lubar. Then I have The Magic Thief by Sarah Preenis, Magic to the Rescue. I have Philippa Fisher's Fairy God Sister. Alice Hoffman's Incantation. I actually want to read this book. I bought it when I was really young and probably didn't know what I was doing, but I think I'll like this book. I'm not for sure, but this book is actually a library book that my older sister got and she never returned it. It's called Sister. Right there. But then I bought this book years and years ago, but Eyes Like Stars. 17. Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul, Love and Friendship. No Place by Periwinkle, written and illustrated by Mary Coester Southgate. I have The Calder Game by Blue Balliet. I tried to read this book several times and I never really got into it, but I'm trying to read it again to see if it's actually good. Then I have Stephen King, The Tommyknockers. I have The Splendor Falls. This is actually really good. I love this book. I have Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. I have Undeadly by Michelle Vale. Bit the Jackpot by Aaron McCarthy. A Bad Day for Voodoo by Jeff Strand. The Last Academy by Anne Applegate. Letters from the Heart by Annie Bryant. Chicken for the Soup Soul. Kids 110. Wait, what? 101 Stories of Courage, Hope, and Laughter. Sorry. Chicken Soup for the Girls Soul, Real Stories by Real Girls About Real Stuff. Avatar The Last Airbender, Water. Flushed Away by whatever. And then I have Pokemon World of Sinnoh. Then I have The New Boy by R.L. Stine. It's very, very rugged. It is from my sister's old library. Byrd by Jody Lynn Anderson. I have Your Mother Was a Neanderthal by John. Okay, Emily Winsnap and the Monster from the Deep, Book 2. The War of Worlds by H.G. Wells. The Key to Rondo by Emily Rhoda. The Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. Let the Circle Be Unbroken by Mildred D. Taylor. The Battle of Jericho by Sharon M. Draper. I'm sorry. Riding the Flume by Patricia Kurtz. Never mind. From Geek to Goddess by Kathy Hopkins. Gemini. The Zodiac Girls. For some reason, I have the book 12 of A Series of Fortunate Events, the Pendulum Peril. I think I'm just going to give this book away, or I might get the rest of them. But I have book 12 and I have book 10. I don't know where the other books are. They are lost somewhere. Don't ask me. So, this is all I have. Crandall's Castle by Betty Wren Wright. I have The Summer of Moonlight Secrets. This book is amazing. As you can see, the binding is like all the way fucked up. But I love this book. I read this book like 7 times when I was younger. I have number 10 of A Series of Unfortunate Events, The Slippery Slope by Snicket. Lemony Snicket. There we go. I don't know if I said that right. Goosebumps Horrorland. I read this like 3 times. I still love it. Revenge of the Living Dummy. Then I have Recipe for Rebellion by Kathy Hopkins, Sagittarius, Zodiac Girls. Then I have Stuart Little by E.B. White. I have R.L. Stine's Goosebumps Ghost Camp. The Tale of Despero by... Who wrote this book? I don't know. But it's a junior novelization with actual pictures inside. Then I have R.L. Goosebumps Return of the Mummy. And I also have Dancing Queen, Aries by Kathy Hopkins, Zodiac Girls. I have A Book of Witches by somebody. I don't know who, but we'll never find out. Then I have Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul 2, 101 More Stories of Life, Love, and Learning. These books are actually very good, to be honest. Chocolate for a Teen Soul by Kay Allenbaugh. Meet Kaya, an American Girl by the American Girls Collection. My favorite book of all time. The Unabridged Edgar Allan Poe series. Oh Lord, I love this book. I love Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, I love him. My favorite story of all time is The Raven, and I always forget the name. I think it's The Heart something. I'm not for sure, but I love Edgar Allan Poe, and it's super, super thick. And I've only gotten to page 71, but I love him. Then I have The Story Hour, which contains a whole bunch of little stories that you can read your child. Then I have Killer Instinct by S.E. Green. This book, y'all, This book is amazing. I did not think this book would be that good. I thought it was going to be like a cheesy little book. I actually kind of stole this from my high school, but we're not going to say anything because they wanted to start a program of reading in class rather than, you know, being on our phones. But this book was actually pretty good, and I kind of kept it in my book bag for way too long, and I was like, fuck it, I'm still going to keep it. So now I have it, and it's really good. Then I have 5-Minute Goodnight Stories. I have Egyptology by someone. It was only $1. Then I have Betty Crocker's International Cookbook, which I love to cook. Then I have the Good Housekeeping Illustrated Cookbook. I love this book a little bit better than the Betty Crocker one because it actually shows you what to do. Then I have Fairyopolis, a Flower Fairies Journal. Then I have The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales. This book, I love this book. Oh god, it's so cute. Then I have The Biggest Best Snowman. I have Mr. Lincoln's Way by Patricia Piccoli. Then I have A Bad Case of Stripes by David Shannon. I have the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets poster book. And my last book is actually a music book, which is A Stand of Excellence by Bruce Pearson. And I used to play clarinet, and I just love this. And if I ever get a clarinet again, I want to keep this and play it, and then it's going to be amazing. Well, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you like this. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below, and come on. Say bye. Bye, peoples. Mwah.
I just wanna be the one you love. I just wanna be the one you love.